People watch.
flow, right?
People watch.
It's
'Cause
fascinating.
It was the best.
So there's a year that, and these cars are stopped. It's not like they're sort of moving. They're stopped on the street for 15, 20, 30,
like a
40
like a neighborhood
minutes.
street, just trying to get to the main local roads,
all
right?
all two lane stuff, trying to get to the interstate,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fire hose going into a very small funnel that eventually gets out to a bigger. Does that make sense?
This sounds like
That's
we're talking about
a
something
great
else.
analogy.
It sounds totally.
You
like,
tried to make it sexual.
Never mind.
None of that was sexual at all. But we're sitting there. There's a girl that gets out of the car and comes into my house. And if you're from here, you don't know, right? It could be a friend of anybody's. You're like, hey, I'm
people running
you
in and
know,
out. Yeah.
I'm Brett. This is my house. She's like, yeah, I'm from. It doesn't matter where she's from. She's like, I just need to take a piss.
Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Because we've been sitting in traffic for like an hour. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Bathroom's right there, man. It went in, took a piss.
And you know what?
Left,
The funny thing is, she probably tells that story when she talks about the 500. She's probably like, yeah, you know what? We're stuck in traffic. I got out of the car
Brett
and
looks
I
like
went
he
to
swallowed a lemon.
that was the last swallow I had on that beer.
I still have one more shot in there.
Yeah. We said we're going to finish it. We did.
But my pet peeve I would go to would be the yellow shirts.
Which
I think
sure.
I think 80-90% of those. So the yellow shirts are
Security, basically.
hired
movers,
security
yeah.
for the month,
Yes.
but they're not really security.
Correct.
Right. They just try to keep
There to
everybody
keep
moving.
people moving.
they're
Yep.
directing
everything
traffic.
going.
Direct
Right.
And I think
inside the speedway.
80-90% of them are probably great. It's the 10% where you're like, oh, I'm now the guy that's got a badge and can control your
Yes.
life. You're like,
Yes.
no, you're not. I mean, you're a volunteer this month, and you're 86 years old.
Right.
And, yeah, they
So
just
Were
want
you
to
gonna
follow
beat?
every...
Were you going to beat an 86-year-old man's ass or something? It sounds
Maybe.
like there was an incident.
No, I probably would have lost.
So now that
I
you
would have
say
gone
that,
down swinging, but... Yeah, there's an arrogance level with some of the yellow
There is.
shirts
I
that's
100%
like,
agree.
oh, you can't get in this line. You're like, I don't even know where to go, man. It just
Right.
just tell me
you
what's
tell
the right
me.
thing.
I'm just trying. Yeah,
And-
and they're just busy yelling at you,
Yeah.
right? Because that's all they want to do. Tell you what to
Yeah.
do. So I have a different level of the yellow shirts than most people. Being that I mean.
Brett's getting ready to
if
sample
they-
another one.
Yeah,
Guys,
sure
we
he
need
is.
video on this. This is...
So I
It
mean,
looks like he swallowed a damn skunk or something.
yeah, he just
It's a raccoon,
a raccoon.
Did it
a,
have nipples?
A pierced raccoon, I think, is trying to get down.
flattened raccoon with pierced nipples.
So the level of experience I have with yellow shirts
What is this, Tom?
is what is this one, Tom? Before I
Raspberry.
get into my story, raspberry.
The
Cranberry?
the good news is it's only 4% ABV, so
Thank God.
it's more like your
raspberry
Coors Light.
ginger beer.
What's it called? Krabby's?
Krabby's,
Krabby's
raspberry,
Ginger beer.
It's not bad. I can
smells
see a ginger
raspberry.
make a mule out of this with some vodka.
Oh, you know what?
That would
Oh,
be
yeah.
good. Yeah, this
That's
would
a
be.
good call.
That would
I got
be,
vodka upstairs if you guys want to try that.
Vodka?
We probably should.
That is effing heavenly after that last beer.
That's like a.
Like if we
That's like
started with
carbonated
this,
fruit juice.
if we started with this, I'd be like, yeah, it's okay. But after
not
that
bad.
last beer, I would drink
That's
this
very,
99 times out of
You
99.
really-
That's
we
very,
really need to get some of this.
Sangria.
That's a ginger beer
This
is a
would be
mixing
great.
beer.
Yeah, this would be great summer.
And a very
mixer
summer.
beer.
Very
And a
summer.
mule?
Yeah.
And a mule
my-
would be awesome.
my-
Vodka and those Sprite.
My current wife, she would absolutely love that.
What do
She
you mean
loves-
in a mule? You drank beer in a
You
mule?
want to take this
Yeah, they're
bottle home
called
so you don't
mules.
forget?
Yeah,
There's
I do.
Moscow
I'll take a picture
Mule.
of it.
There's Moscow Mules.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
other
Oh,
mules.
yeah. Ukraine
vodka,
mule?
bourbon.
Is there
There's
Ukraine
bourbon
mule?
mules.
There is
No, I
now.
don't think so. I don't think so.
Anyway,
So like you were telling a story.
yeah, I was trying. It's all good. No, so I had a different level of yellow shirts because I actually worked at the Speedway.
Yeah, Link, what's your biggest
So-
pet peeve
oh my
about the
gosh.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway?
Link actually got to work at the Motor Speedway 47
what.
years or something.
Close.
Wait, start
Close,
there when you
close.
were 6, 7 years old?
Actually, honestly,
No, that was his first prom.
since you asked, Jeff,
Thank you.
My biggest pet peeve is probably getting fired. from the Speedway.
Motor Speedway.
After working there for over 35 years and literally getting fired for, I think, really nothing. I didn't punch my boss in the face.
Dedicated employee.
I didn't run around the
probably
building
should've.
Dead
naked.
serious.
No, I should have. You're right. You're
Did you,
100% right. I should have.
Did you piss on the floor by the urinal? Like, didn't stand close enough?
No, should have, though.
Yeah, I
Well,
put that in the pip
shit,
one
I
time for
should've.
somebody.
I should have done a lot of
million
stuff.
people that go through the track.
He didn't
do
get.
that.
Hey, he didn't give Tony a. Hey, he didn't give
That's
Tony a
pet
handy.
peeve. That is a pet peeve of mine.
He didn't give Tony a handy when he
When he met him
delivered
in the
the
stall?
voicemail.
Yeah. Got it.
Stall.
Hey, Tony.
Hey,
Billy's on the phone.
You know what?
I'm here to help.
there's somebody upstairs who wants to
Hey,
talk to you.
this beer is actually not bad.
It's very drinkable.
It's actually very drinkable.
But I'm trying to
You might as well
balance.
drink a fucking Zoom or whatever
Yeah.
those things are. Zima.
Yeah.
Zima. Yeah.
It tastes like Zima. Zuma.
A white
Zoomy
claw,
Zima.
maybe?
What do you want to compare it to?
Zoom
the
it,
regular
zoom in.
Krabby's
I think
ginger
it's.
beer?
Oh yeah, I think we gotta try that one next. I think it's relative though, because we just had that thing that tastes like you got your
Somebody shit in
what's
your
Tom's
mouth?
phrase? Your apple punched every time you drank that.
What's that? What's that coffee that they filter the beans through a monkey or something like that?
No,
I'm not
I know what you're
joking.
talking about.
No.
What, do
I'm
you
not
just keep
joking.
a monkey in your
Yeah.
cabinet?
No,
pull it
it's
down and
ski-
filter
no,
your
the
coffee
monkeys-
It's scat from
the
a.
monkeys poop out the coffee beans and they make coffee
and
with
they
it.
make
Are you
coffee out of
serious,
it. Yeah,
Clark?
dead serious.
There we go.
Google
Tom's
it.
looking up right now. I am serious,
Dead
Clark.
serious. Dead serious.
100%.
It's not monkeys. It's
When beans
might
fly
be
out of
monkeys.
monkey's ass, Jeff.
It might be monkeys, but
Listen,
yeah, you're
if it's
absolutely
not-
right. There is an
if
animal.
it's not
that-
monkeys, it's got to be
It's
otters.
gotta be
or-
otters.
or
Sorry.
I want
beavers
to
or
say
raccoons.
ferrets.
Okay.
Not ferrets.
All right. Are
Ferrets?
you going to let me explain this? Or you
Yes.
gonna
Well,
keep
yeah.
talking?
No,
Now
go
that you
right ahead,
Googled it,
please.
yeah.
Please.
Monkey coffee is a rare type of coffee
Yep.
bean from India and
you.
Taiwan, though it's sometimes called monkey poop coffee.
Yep.
The name monkey spit coffee would be more appropriate.
What?
The rhesus monkey and Formosan rock macaws who help process
Yep.
the beans do not ingest them.
So the
same
problem with this
principle.
whole entire story is that Jeff and I actually knew about this.
Absolutely.
I don't know how. It's in my brain somehow.
Troubling.
This
I
shit
will
gets in
agree.
there and it doesn't get out.
Rattles
is
around.
The problem.
Rattles
Yes.
around.
Oh,
The
for
good
years.
news is it's not actually monkey shit, but yeah, you're right.
I'm pretty sure it passes. There is coffee that passes
they
through
keep
an
saying.
animal.
Yes.
A coffee bean that passes through an animal.
Hey.
Then they grind it and make coffee.
No,
This
they chew
is-
it. They chew it and then they spit it out.
Sure
then
they do,
grind
Tom.
it.
That's what. That's what they tell you.
Well,
That's what
if
they
it's
tell
on
you.
the
Copy
interwebs, then
luwak.
it's all true.
That's what
Coffee
they-
luwak is what they call it.
That's what they tell you, so you'll drink it. This is why I don't drink coffee right here.
Yes,
It comes
absolutely.
out of monkey's ass.
You don't drink coffee?
No.
Oh my
I'm a
god!
tea- I do
It's
tea
$320 a pound.
because they have to. The monkey has to shit it out.
Yeah, have you ever
Buy
tried
your
to
own
harvest?
monkey.
Have you ever tried to harvest a pound of monkey shit,
They
Tom?
don't.
It
they
takes a
don't
long
shit it. They
time.
just spit it.
Sure they do. Again, that's
Do you
what they
drink
tell
coffee,
you.
Brett?
No,
You don't, Tom?
you know why though?
Yeah. Why?
I
Because
heard,
you don't like the taste of it?
no, I heard it stunted your growth, and I couldn't.
He needed every
Yeah.
leverage he could get.
I'm not taking that chance. I am not taking that chance, man.
Stop, dude. Come on.
Oh wow!
Come on.
All right, so now some regular Krabbies.
I'm still on this. I'm still on
alcoholic
the raspberry
ginger
one.
beer.
It's going down slow, but
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
anyway, more. So pet peeves.
Yeah, Tommy started to go here. If you've been
Do
to the
it.
track, and man, I think I said last week, I
Tastes like
gained
ginger beer.
so much appreciation for the track over the last 10, 15 years.
Now that you've gotten older. Yeah.
So went there as a kid. We did the bucket of KFC, right? You go out
Sure.
there.
Oh
and-
yeah.
Drag cooler, grab a lawn chair.
Yeah,
Or sit in stands, whatever.
Okay, so back then, if you're grabbing a lawn chair, you didn't have the nice collapsible thing. You had some fold in half
Yeah.
aluminum
Oh, yeah.
with some crocheted shit
Yeah.
your grandma made or something, right on that thing.
The aluminum
Absolutely.
frame with the webbing.
And one of those was always ripped because there's a fat ass that sat on
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You're like, okay,
Yeah.
we can't sit. Oh, sorry, did I
Yeah, 'cause
did I offend something?
Yeah, that kind of hurts my feelings. But go ahead.
And this is why
Ah,
Jeff and I
Can't
cannot.
can't date.
Correct.
You are correct.
But it's just what you did. It's just thing do, right? So I've really started to appreciate that more as I've gotten older. But Tom mentioned something that probably didn't register. The trough urinals.
Yes.
At the track.
And if you don't know,
how do you miss?
Come on, man.
if you're female, or you've never
I've
been,
seen some females in the male bathroom before.
Oh, they go. They go all the
that's part
time.
of it.
They stand and pee like a dude.
Yeah,
that's part of it.
It's almost it is part of it.
Yeah, it happens.
it happens.
I don't know how
Do they
you
have?
how
Do
you
they
miss
have?
the trough, though.
What's
troughs-
worse is the
troughs with
the
saddles
stalls
in the
with
women's restroom, or how does
Is this
that
all
work?
me here?
the stalls with the open doors that have no doors on them.
Oh yeah.
I've never taken.
Well, no, you've always worked there.
Well,
No,
You've always,
but
you've
I've
always
gone-
been able to go back to your posh office.
correct. Well, I hear
Do
you.
sit
private.
down.
Even as a kid, though, I never remember taking a shit.
No,
in,
Nah.
in the
okay.
restroom
Well,
at
but
Speedway.
that's an
Oh, you
okay.
can't do that. I'm sure
If
people
you have
do
to,
that.
you have to.
But no, wait a minute.
right?
No, I think that's a big debate. That could almost be a whole show.
It's a master debate.
What's that, Tom?
Do you deuce in public?
Oh, we've had that conversation. You're a home. I think everybody likes home field. Everybody does.
Everybody likes
But I'm
home
out
field.
on the road all the time.
Yeah,
On the
and you
road
brought
again.
up brought
Okay,
up the
but-
hotel's a great place
And
to go.
Walmart.
Jeff
Hotels and
can't wait to
Walmart.
get on the road again.
Yeah, hotels
So
and Walmart.
You've
Walmart.
taken a
I think
shat at a
Walmart depends on the
hotel,
neighborhood.
motel,
Holiday Inn.
A totel.
If your stomach starts acting up,
Yes.
that's
the
where
problem.
you go in.
Look,
Well,
look,
yes,
all-
but those are rare
I
occasions.
get that. I'm
that's
saying-
not a
Yeah.
regular.
I've been to track a decent amount.
I won't shit there.
I don't know I've ever dropped two at the track.
In the administration building, 100%. I've done it a million times.
Oh, but you could go to
But-
the executive washroom and do that.
I can't go to the executive washroom.
I have
You had,
fallen-
a,
you can only
you
go
had
there
a
to
personal
fetch-
conversation
fetch
with
Mr.
Tony George
George.
in there. I think
Yeah.
you were allowed in there, mister.
That actually was not the executive. It was in the back of the museum.
I have fallen down in the administration building. That's true. That's
Brett-
facts.
Brett has tried to hold the walls up,
Sober?
even though they didn't need held up.
Sober?
Yeah, stone cold sober. Yeah.
Sure.
I got to hear this story.
So what?
Link will have to
Just
tell
real
it,
quick,
because
real quick.
I remember about 4 seconds of that story.
Qualifications, race, practice, what was it?
I'm pretty sure it's carb day.
Carb day?
I think it was Fast Friday, actually.
Okay.
Could
Yeah,
have been Fast Friday.
Fast
yeah.
Friday.
Okay.
And I was just having a bad day combined with a lot of free drinks and
Son.
He came in to see
Lot
me
of
at the
Act-
at the
yeah.
end of the day. It wasn't in the middle. It wasn't like it was noon or something.
Oh,
It
thank-
was,
thank
it was
God
the
Brett-
middle of the day.
You're working that
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Thank
And
God
your
Brett's
drunk
here.
buddy, your drunk buddy shows up.
No, no,
Yep.
that's unfair. That's unfair. I was beyond drunk at that point. Right? Link.
He was
Yeah,
beyond.
yeah.
Yes. Tom, no
How'd you
joke.
fall? Was the floor wet or
He didn't fall. He didn't fall. He just was having trouble standing
little inebriated?
a little bit.
Yeah,
It-
but
it was all good though.
I
it was all good.
I had a nice Baywatch moment when I left that building. I jumped like the
Over the
hedges.
hedges.
The hedges
Out
yes.
front? Those
Yes, I
edges?
did.
No, you did not.
I absolutely did. Yeah.
It was all good. Hey Tom,
And,
no joke. I thought that said Velvet Bush. It's actually Velvet,
Velvet
Rush.
Rush.
Yes, it's a weird font though.
It's 11% APV.
Holy
ABV.
shit.
Do you want
we
to?
gotta
Do you want
pace
to try to get
ourselves
that
here.
road?
No,
Yeah.
we gotta pace ourselves.
You got to
here.
pace yourselves. I got to crawl upstairs.
Sure you do.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
So we yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll take
do-
another
we'll
bucket.
do another-
We'll
Give
take a
another
bucket.
bucket.
11%.
Hang on, do
ABV.
we need a bucket? We have enough.
So,
this'll be fine.
like, I'll add the track. This isn't really a pet peeve. It just kind of is what it is. If you go and you're cool with people watching and get some sun, some beers, and the cars, it probably is the coolest thing. Not just because I'm local, but they're so fast and they're so like it makes you sit there and go, shit, I'm irrelevant, right? That dude driving that car, that girl driving that car, they're doing some really serious stuff. I'm trying to figure out how to get my next beer and hanging out in the sun
Yeah.
and just people watching.
Yep.
So the silly thing is,
Jesus, I just started my
the
fast.
drivers, they're going over 230 miles an hour.
That's
So-
that's